Hey, welcome to another edition of the Vnetwork Radio. I'm your host, Don Padgett, and we're so happy to be back with you on today. Today's guest is, we have these sensational Southern Echoes of Belton, South Carolina, that is here with us. They'll be coming on shortly, and I want to take this opportunity to thank all of our viewers and our listeners. Thank you so much for tuning in each and every week as we bring to you musicians, artists, industry, in the entertainment field. Today, I want to take this opportunity to thank you all for your support. Before we come on with our guest, and as they're getting ready, we want to make sure that we want to say thank you to our viewers and listeners. One of the things I want to say is that we've almost hit our goal within the numerous of months, the 8 months that we've been on the Vnetwork Radio Live 365 broadcast, and we've almost hit over 5,000 viewers and actually listeners on our radio station. So God bless you, and I just want to give you an idea of where this broadcast ministry is going. We are hitting Brazil, Canada, Japan, the United Kingdom, Africa, Australia, and all across the US of A. And so we have over 5,000 listeners here on the Vnetwork Radio. Thank you so much. And then also we want to say thank you to all of our international partners and viewers and listeners for Vnetwork Radio. I'm so happy. And I'm so glad that we're getting the message across the world that Jesus saves, and providing good music to all of the country, amen, and globally, right here. And thank you all for just support. Thank all of the gospel artists. Thank all of the gospel artists who have taken an initiative to make sure that they reach out to us, and also want to take this opportunity to give a shout out to Michael Kempson of the Supreme Angels. Thank you. God bless you. Jarrell Smalls and Company. Thank you. And the McDuffies. Also, we want to thank Rodney McDuffie for coming in on last night. Want to thank Divine Nature out of Rochester, New York. God bless you. We're looking forward to the new music. We want to thank Betty Hawkins and United out of Texas. Thank you so much. We're going to take this opportunity to thank Louise Anderson. Thank you for your blessing. She sent in a testimony, amen, all the way out of Atlanta, Georgia. And we want to thank Paul Ball out of Massachusetts for sending us music out of Massachusetts, Springfield, Massachusetts, and all over North Carolina, South Carolina. Thank you so much, Paul Ball, for tuning in to the V Network Radio. We're just giving shout outs to everyone that have been supporting the V Network Radio. Also, we want to give a shout out to Jabari Johnson. This is Stellar Award winning Jabari Johnson. Thank you so much, Jabari. And thank you so much. We appreciate you sending your emails and encouraging us. And we just thank you. Stellar Award winning Jabari Johnson. Also, we want to thank William Bagan. Thank you so much. And he's out of, I believe it's north of South Carolina. William Bagan. Thank you so much. And we want to thank Divine Nature out of Rochester, New York. Oh, yeah. Thank you so much. And we definitely will be playing your music. And thank Tanya Perry. Thank her. Tanya Perry. Thank you so much. And the group Divine Nature, Rochester, New York. Oh, I'm telling you, we getting emails and calls all over the world. And I'm telling you, it's going great. And our guests will be coming back into the chat room shortly. And so we want to make sure that you all make sure that you all are doing and coming into the room and also sending in your music right here on the V Network Radio. Make sure you share this broadcast. Thank you all for tuning in, and thank you all for your support and love and support. Today's group is the Sensational Southern Echoes, and they're here live, and they should be coming into the room shortly. And then we want to make sure that they come in. But in the meantime, what we're going to do, I tell you what, as they come into the room, what we're going to do is we're going to queue up a couple songs into the room. And make sure, Carrie Keys, thank you so much for sharing. Carrie Keys, thank you so much for sharing. We're going to listen to Johnny Ruffin Jr. And as they come into the chat room, we're going to listen to a song by Johnny Ruffin Jr. And we'll be back with you with our special guests out of Belton, South Carolina. They'll be live, and I'm telling you, I can't wait. And after, I'm taking a plane over to South Carolina, and I'm going to go get my collard greens, macaroni and cheese, fried chicken, my southern fried chicken. All right. Well, after the interview. All right. All the way from Connecticut, I'm going to take my plane, and I want my plate ready. All right. We're going to take you to some music by Johnny Ruffin right here on the V Network Radio.
My
thank you all for tuning in. Hey, that was Johnny Ruffin Jr. With my help. I'm telling you, God is so good, and He is worthy to be praised. And we're still waiting on the our guests, the sensational Southern Echoes of Belton, South Carolina. They are in the room, and I'm on chat with them now. Amen. I'm on chat with them now, and yes. I'm on chat with them now, and they should be joining shortly. Hey, just want to let you all know, and we're going to introduce this other young man. He has a new project out. And his name is Larry Hill. Larry Hill, his new project is Give the Lord a Chance. And we want you all to support Larry Hill. Want you all to support him. Larry Hill, thank you so much. We want you all to go out to the digital download platform and support Larry Hill music. I want you to go now and download Larry Hill's new project on all digital platforms right here on the Vnetwork Radio. And we're going to play a little music by Larry Hill, and it's entitled Give the Lord a Chance. Right here. You don't want to miss this one. Check this one out.
Living in this world that we are living in today, I tried to lean and depend on everyone I could. And everyone that I leaned and depended on, I found out let me down. And I knew it was time for a new start and to change my life around. As I lay on my sick bed, trying to figure out what went wrong.
Thank you.
Tell me, where did you go wrong? Give the Lord a chance. Why don't you give the Lord a chance? He's waiting for you. Give the Lord a
It's still so, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Don't do that, man. I got to go down. That's a go down.
Don't look back, you keep pressing ahead. Press forward, that high calling God. And while the blood is in your veins,
All right, we want you to go out to the digital downloads and download the music by Larry Hill. Yes, right here on the Vnetwork Radio. Don't forget, yes, Larry Hill. He's all the way out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and you want to make sure you go get your new music by Larry Hill. Give the Lord a praise.
and give him a chance. The Lord a chance. Don't look back, you keep pressing ahead. Press toward that mark, that high calling God. Come on, give the Lord a chance. Come on and give the Lord a chance.
Yeah.
Don't look back, you keep pressing ahead. Press toward
Right here on the Vnetwork Radio. You heard it first on the Vnetwork Radio.
and while the blood
Give the Lord a Chance by Larry Hill. New music by Larry Hill right here on the Vnetwork Radio. Won't you go out there and support Larry Hill? And also, he may be out there in viewing audience, and you can support him. Come on, let's give the love likes out there, those hearts out there for Larry Hill, congratulating him on his new gospel project. Give the Lord a chance. Go out to all your digital platforms and make sure you get that music music by Larry Hill, and I'm telling you, it's you got to listen to this song to the entirety. You got to listen to this song to the entirety. It's been a blessing to us here at the V Network Radio, and so you want to make sure you go out there and download it today. All right. Send him an inbox and let him know that you appreciate and congratulate him on his new project. Larry Hill, give the Lord a chance. Hey, we're going to be go to Belton, South Carolina. Live is with us here. Our guests are with us here, and they're coming up real soon, all the way out Belton, South Carolina. And we're going to patch them in right now. They're here, and they are waiting. All right. Hello to the sensational Southern Echoes of Belton, South Carolina. Yes, you are in the room. God bless. And we got most of the group. We got almost most of the entire group here on the V Network Radio here with us. And God bless you. God bless you. I tell you. It's a blessing to have you all. You guys are doing a superb job. I want to congratulate you all on your projects that you're working on. Your CD will be coming out in November, and we want all of our viewers to make sure that they look out for the sensational Southern Echoes of Belton, South Carolina. Well, God bless you all. We're here on today, and thank you all for coming. I want to thank Helene Bolding, who is the representative for the group, and I want to take this opportunity to give a shout out to her. Tirelessly, she's just working so very hard, nonstop, sending emails back and forth, communicating on Facebook all the way from South Carolina. And
All right.
yes. Thank you so much, Helene Bolding. Thank you so much. Okay. Well, I want to we welcome you guys here, and we want to introduce you guys one by one, and we can start for the young man in a white t-shirt, and we just can go all the way around.
Okay. Hello, everybody. My name is Reggie Bolden.
Hello, everybody. My name is George Henry.
All right.
Hello, everybody. My name is Eddie Henry.
All right.
Hello, this is Albert Henry, the manager.
All right. Wonderful. So glad to have you guys with us. Give us an introduction of your group. You guys have been singing for, I'm quite sure, a long time in the quartet industry. Give us an introduction of who you are and what you do.
Well, we are a group of men from South Carolina, man. We've been singing over 59 years, and God has really blessed us to be able to travel and minister to a lot of folks throughout the country, man. And we're just excited about what He's getting ready to do within our group and within our ministry. And we thank you for having us this evening.
All right. I think we got Helene Bolden. She's there. And she does she want to come on the screen to introduce herself?
Hello.
All right.
How you doing?
We're doing good here at the V Network Radio. And you had an introduction that you wanted to present?
Well, actually, only thing I wanted to say was to introduce the world to the sensational Southern Echoes of Belton. They have been singing a long time. I've been knowing them a long time before I started even working with them.
Amen.
They are just like family to me.
Amen.
And I love them just like they are family. And they can sing and will sing. And I don't think I would just like for everybody to stay encouraged and support them. And when the music is out, you all just let us know, come out and pick it up, because we are more than happy to get it to you any kind of way that we can.
Yes,
Because the manager here, Mr. Albert Henry, he stay up on all of us. Eddie is the assistant booking manager. This is George, is the lead singer of that song, It's Gonna Be All Right. And he's the ad-libber on behind Reggie Bolden on Never Gave Up. So y'all just be waiting. I can't wait till y'all hear the entire project. Oh my God, y'all won't be able to sit down. I'm telling you, I'll be listening to it. I almost be wanting to send it out now, but I can't do it yet. But we encourage and hope that everybody be happy and ready to come and enjoy it with us. So I'm gonna let the fellas talk with you, and I'm gonna stand back.
All right.
Amen.
All right. Yes, thank you so much, Helene. We want to take this opportunity and thank you for your tenacity and your inspiration and just making things happen for the group. And I'm telling you, she is doing a great job. You guys are having an anniversary coming up and real soon in Belton, South Carolina, I believe. And could you tell us a little bit about your anniversary?
Well, it's the CD release that's coming out. It'll be November the 29th.
A CD release. Yes. Okay.
CD release. Yes, it's coming out this November 29th. And we're excited about it, man. We're excited about the whole project. It's songs that are very dear and very close to us. So we're looking forward to sharing what we got with the world.
All right. And I got my invitation and I'm about to book my plane. Yes.
We're gonna be looking for you.
All right. Tell us what first got you guys into the gospel music and arena.
I'll let John start about that. You want to talk about it?
Well, it started out, our mother and father had groups of their own, and the Echoes of Zion and Seven Stars. Mm-hmm. And then she decided that she wanted her children to sing. So she started us out as the Henry family.
All right.
And then after the Henry family got real large, there's 14 of us. So the boys broke off to their group, and the girls broke off to theirs.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
And what groups inspired you all to, I know you guys have sung with so many great groups and so many professional groups that's around. What groups have inspired you all?
Well, we are inspired by a lot of groups, man. We love just love to hear everybody sing. Groups like the Nightingale, the Dixie Hummingbirds, groups like that from back in the day. We are a big fan of the Pilgrim Jubilees and the Kansas Spirituals. Groups like that just have good soul singing. They can reach a soul. So we are that type of singing. It just like really does something to us. So.
And the man that really inspired me, that I always looked up to, because I believe he was a real Christian man. And that was the late Willie Neal Johnson.
All right. You know what? In your music, I was listening to the songs, and I was like, I hear a little bit of that Willie in there. Who's that leader? Which one is he? The leader of that particular song?
Reggie, the leader right there.
Yes, sir.
Reggie.
That's Willie
Neal back there.
All right. Yes. You guys are doing the music thing. Tell us what it is like, getting into the studio versus like live performance. So many different groups. I listen to the quality of your project. That's when when I get music in, I always listen to the quality. I always listen if I can hear the vocals. I listen to each musician piece that's in the tracks. I listen to see how it's mixed. And I'm listening to your music and I hear quality. And, a lot of times we get artists that send us in music that's like, okay, but you guys have quality and that makes a difference. Tell us a little bit about when you go into the studio recording, what it's like, what is your experience?
The experience is just, you got to take what you got with you. You got to bring the Lord with you to the studio, because you got to have it inside of your heart when you go. Because if you go in there and you flat, you don't really believe in what you're singing about, and it can tell up on the CD. So we take the Lord with us. we practice hard on our craft. So when we go, it's easy coming to us. So we take the Lord with us when we go.
All right. Hey, want to take this opportunity for all of our listeners there, giving up love and like signs for your group, and so I'm telling you, they loving you guys. I'm telling you, your music. Want to say that when you go into the studio, the difference between studio versus live performance. I'm telling you, a lot of leaders, a lot of musicians, they think that when going into the studio that they're doing live performance. You know what I'm saying? They doing a lot of runs.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And give us that experience. How you that experience that you guys have had.
Well, we call it the Southern Echo experience. That's what we call it. I mean, it's one thing to sing in the studio, but we really, really, really enjoy singing live. We really enjoy it. It's like a different feeling that comes over all of us. And y'all just gonna have to experience, man. Book your plane tickets now. November 29th, the album is coming out. We want to see everybody go. We call it the Southern Echo experience.
All right. Hey, and also we have Eloise Skiff. We're going to be interviewing her on tomorrow night. Eloise Skiff, and she's out of Texas, near Tyler, Texas.
Oh, okay.
And so she is in the house and she's here watching, and we want you all to come back tomorrow night with her as our special guest. We got Kerry Keys, hello, Reverend Lucille Craig, and so many are watching and from this broadcast all over the world. We want to thank.
Hey, how y'all? Hey, how you doing?
Thank you, and they are giving like signs and love signs. Hey, if any of our guests in the studio listeners would like to call in, we open up the call in line. We want to congratulate the sensational Southern Echoes of Belton, South Carolina. We want to congratulate them. Call in, let them know that you love them. All right, give them a call. They're here waiting, and you can also ask them any questions that you may have. One of the things about this platform, we like to have the listeners and viewers as well as the groups to chime in. So, where have you guys toured? You guys been singing for quite a while, and I know you guys have toured in so many different areas. And where are some of the states that you all have toured?
Well, we have toured Florida, West Palm Beach, at Washington, D.C., Ohio, down to Jackson, Mississippi. Mississippi.
Yeah, Detroit, Michigan. Yeah, we've been all over, man. We're excited about it. Yeah.
And we like that, and we have a national promoters that's out there, and I know they're watching. Gerald Tyson, I know he's watching, and
hey, Mr. Tyson, how you doing?
So many others that's out there all over the world are watching. Want to book them. The sensational Southern Echoes of Belton, South Carolina, is here with us right here live. Tell us, what is the process like when you go into the studio? You can give any scenario. What is the process like? Because we have artists that's out there that maybe just starting out, that doesn't have experience like you all, and we want to know what the process is.
Well, what we do, we put God first in everything we do. Mm-hmm. And that motivates us. As long as we put him in the front of us, we go higher.
Mm-hmm.
Also the vibe that we have when we go in the studio. I mean, we are brothers, so when we get there, it's like flowing water. It just comes out so easy to us, and we love being in the studio. I mean, once we get a good vibe going, we can stay in there all night long.
Mm-hmm. The main thing to be excited
and work hard before you get in there.
Yeah, know your craft.
Because it's gonna tell on you if you don't work hard before you get there.
And I like that what he just said. You got to work hard on your craft, and also I want to add my touch to it. You got to know the song.
That's it. That's the one right there.
That's it. That's the main thing.
Yeah, because the way they do it, you're gonna have to stack this and stack that, so you're gonna have to know your song.
And time is money. Time is money.
And every man, and we all of us quartets got the old saying says every man got to know his part.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So those are great tips for going into the studio, and that's one of the things that we wanted to present here, to hear from the artists their challenges, some of the things that they face going into the studio. Now in your music, now you guys write your music, or do you have producers or writers come in to write your music and produce your music?
Go ahead, George.
We write our own music. I let the Lord lead me, and I go for it.
All right.
Now we got 11 songs.
Go ahead.
We got 11 songs on the album, and when I tell you, we wrote every song on the album, and I promise you, every song on it, we wrote it. So I'm proud of that. We really are.
That's one of the things that another tip that we can give to all of our viewers and listeners out there is that when you're writing songs, you want to make sure that you have enough songs so that when you go on a concert, you will have numerous of songs. Because say for instance, if you go on a concert and you got 5 groups and you're the only group that show up, and you got a packed house, you can't just learn 3 songs. You got to have a full itinerary of songs to present to the public and to your performance. And one of the things is to always carry extra songs with you. Have at least I would say 20 songs. I know many groups and they normally do their normal, but then when they go out, and if something happens where they have to present some songs, they can reach way back and pull one out the hat. Yeah, so
we in those situations before. We have.
Now your style of music, you all carry the traditional quartet style. What now? Can we hear a lot of the new inventive music that's coming out now? Some contemporary flavor into your music, versatility.
Sir. We got a little bit of contemporary. We got a little bit of that traditional down home quartet sound. Well, we are big on harmony. We're big on knowing your parts, so you're gonna get a lot of good harmony on this CD. I promise you.
Okay. And is there any guests that's going to be on the CD project coming up in November? Are they going to have? Are you going to have any guests on the CD?
Yes, on the CD.
Yes.
On this project right here, the good thing about it, it's homegrown, so we're gonna have just nobody but the Sensation Southern Echoes on this CD.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
All right. So that is so great. And so, we talked about the process of you all creating your music. We gave some tips to our musicians and artists that's out there. Tell us about, how important is it that you have your business, when it comes down to copyrighting your music? How important is that?
Very.
Very important. Very important. Before you even make one step, you need to make sure that your business is together. Because it haven't happened to us, but it can happen to anybody, that people can take control of your rights of your songs. People can take copyrights of your song, and you can work hard on the song, and somebody else can have your rights to your song, and then you just left out in the wind. So I encourage everybody, please make sure that your business is straight before you even try to sell any product to anybody, man, because there's some people out here that can really do you dirty, man. So I encourage everybody to have your business straight.
All right. How has the internet given you guys more notoriety in the gospel music industry? Because and I see that I love it because I follow a lot of the different groups when it comes down to social media and their music. Follow them and what they're doing, and want to say to you all that's great that to see that you all have a Facebook page for information on what's going on. Now, how has the internet helped you all?
Ooh-wee. Tremendously.
All right. Yes.
We by having our page together, we just like get seen all over the world now.
Yeah.
Our music can reach so many different people now. Our music can be played in so many different places now, and we just grateful, man, that everybody get a chance to just hear the Southern echoes all around the world, man. And the social media part really does that for us.
All right. Hey, and we talk about different artists and different groups, and then the business side, and so we talk about peak performance. Peak performance is talking about your Facebook followers, the numbers, which counts because a lot of times these different promoters, they want to say, hey, well, what is your number count? What is your demographics? What is your who have you been on with? All these things are peak performance, your social media sites, how many views on your YouTube channels and so forth. All these things make a difference, and you all have to continue supporting, continue tweeting, and some of you, and some that's not too particular about tweeting. You know what I'm saying? I come from the old school. I come from the old school too. So, but I have to get in there and I have to make sure every day that we make sure that everything is current. And so you have to do that, or just telling someone. Now, if you're not a tweeter, then you can go around and tell somebody about your group, about what's going on.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
That tweeting is something new for us, man.
We're going to get lessons from the president.
All right. Hey, now I think there's a shy one that's not saying nothing over there. Do we have? Now I need to hear from everybody. Now, who haven't said anything?
Yeah.
All right. So we talked about the creative process. What are some of the favorite songs that we can expect to hear from your CD?
We're gonna let the shy one talk.
Well, I would say mine's special. Show me, Lord, which way to go.
All right.
Yeah. Also, the one that me and George got together called "Never Gave Up on Me."
Mm-hmm.
It's a special testimony, just from my point of view. It's just special to me because at one point in life, I just thought the Lord had gave up on me because I had stopped going to church, had stopped tithing. I had just thought that I was doing it all on my own, man. And it slowly but surely, he took all the material things that I thought that meant something. He took it all from me.
Right.
But he had to break me down just to build me back up. And that's why I feel like he never gave up on me, because he could have just left me out in the wind, but he brought me back in with him. And I thank God for that.
All right. And so, have you guys have impacted, have created a Facebook Live yet? We see so many different artists they're doing Facebook Live. Some have, have not done any concerts. How have this COVID affected your group?
It affected us in a mighty way. Actually, our bass player had COVID-19. And luckily he made his way through it, man. And we praise God for that. So, but the Facebook Live concert, we haven't did one yet. But trust me, in the next couple of weeks, you will hear something from us, man. We're coming with something.
All right, and definitely we want to make sure that we share from your page, going live to the Vnetwork Radio page, so that all of our listeners all over the globe can tune in to and support you all, what you're doing. You guys
Yes,
are
sir.
doing a great job. And what are some of the favorite songs that you guys perform live? Give us a one or two songs that you guys perform live.
George.
One of my favorite is Reach Up and Grab Your Blessing.
You ain't heard that one yet.
All right.
It's in the house.
All right. Well, we are when we were singing, we always had songs that is requested that is not normal part of our normal playlist that we would present.
Right.
And so that's why I say you always got to carry those songs that's dear to the heart. Now you never know. You never know who may be a blessing to you. Now, just before you all got in, we got an email from a lady out of Atlanta, Georgia. And she gave us her testimony. She didn't send us the music, but she gave us her testimony and saying that our music on Vnetwork Radio touched her life. You see,
Amen.
And so
Thank you.
these are the things that we love to see and hear about the ministry that's going forth. And give us a little insight on that when it comes down to singing.
Well, our music touched so many people, man, and we're glad for it because it's not us. It's not about us. It's about Him. And if we can do something to touch somebody along the way, if we can sing something, we can give you an encouraging word. That's what it's all about. Because at the end of the day, it's all about trying to make it to see Him. And it's not about what we do. It's about what we do for Him. That's how we stay encouraged and try to encourage everybody along the way.
All right. Hey, we're gonna hear one of the songs that God gave you all, and I love this song and because it's so dear, and as you said that this song was encouraging to you because you almost you gave up, and then the other song that I'm talking about is "It Will Be All Right."
Yes.
I love that song. So we're going to take a pause break and we're going to listen to a little bit of that song, okay?
All right.
We're going to cue it up right here on the Vnetwork Radio. It Will Be All Right, right here. The sensational Southern echoes of Belton, South Carolina. It Will Be All Right.
That's been going through something. I don't care what it is. I'll stop by to let you know. Hallelujah. It will be all right. It's gonna be all right. Whoever you are, troubles, it ain't gonna last always. Oh, Lord, hallelujah. 'Cause it's gonna be all right. Can I say that again? It's gonna be all right. Whatever you're going through out there, I'll stop by to let you know it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be, hallelujah, all right. I want to tell you right now, this crying, it's gonna be over after a while. Whoever you are, I'll stop by to let you know you ain't got to cry no more. You ain't got to cry no more. Cause trouble, it ain't gonna last. I want you to know right now, it's gonna be, one more thing I wanna tell you right now. Weeping, whoever you are, may endure for a night. We all go through it. Joy come in the morning light. I know I stop by to let you know it ain't gonna last. It ain't gonna last. It's gonna be alright. I got to say it one more time to you that's going through something. Weeping, hallelujah, it may endure for a night. Somebody said, I know that joy is gonna come in the morning light. Trouble, y'all, it ain't gonna last. It ain't gonna last. I know it's gonna be. I don't have no doubt in my mind. And to all of you that going through something, it's gonna be all right. Well, I feel pretty good right now to tell somebody it's gonna be all right.
All right. I'm telling you. Yes. God bless you. The sensational Southern Echoes of Belton, South Carolina. Yes, they're right here. And that was their entitled track, It Will Be All Right. A true blessing to us, and I could just listen to that one all night long.
Amen.
Yes, and that's one of our favorites that we have on heavy rotation, and also never gave up. Amen. And never gave up. We put those into high rotation, and so that's what I'm saying is that we're getting testimonies in from folks that's listening to your music all over the world globally.
All right. That's all right.
All right. And so tell us a little bit about your the best advice that you've gotten in the gospel quartet industry.
Best advice, you want to talk about that?
Yes, I think the best advice that the group have got is just a lot of times when we go places and we don't care if it's just one person in the building. We gonna sing just like it was a full house. That's the way we is, and so we encourage everybody to keep your head up high, keep looking up, and stay on your knees, because one thing about it, ain't no way you can stumble if you're on your knees.
Amen.
So that's one reason why that we love putting God first. I imagine you hear us talk about the Lord all the time, but we ain't gonna never give up on Jesus. He didn't give up on us.
Yeah, right.
And so that's one thing that we gonna keep him first in our life.
Also stay humble too, man. Stay humble about what you're doing. You can't never let the success and all this just get to you. Stay humble, man, because it's not you doing this. It's the Lord's work doing it. So stay humble, man.
And I like to say to all the quartets that we've been gave a crazy name, and I just like to say stay in church. Now that's something that this group strives on.
Yeah.
We go to church.
Yeah.
When we're at home, we go to church. And pay your tithe.
And mainly live the life
that
you sing about.
Yep.
Amen.
In the end, that's what's gonna count.
We done tried everything else, but why not try the Lord?
I wrote a song said Jesus is listening to everything you say and do. So be careful what you do, because it's coming up again. Hallelujah.
All right, all right. That's some of the best advice that's given. Now, when I started on the road when I was 16 years old, singing quartet.
You know what it's all about.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And and a lot of times the groups today they don't have rules and regulations. We had printed rules and regulations. Every man had printed rules and regulations, and that was one thing that you had to be. You had to be in church. You had to be in services throughout the entire week.
That's it. You're right.
If you wasn't a member of a church, you had to be affiliated with a church, somebody's church.
That's right.
In order for you to sing gospel, otherwise you'd be sitting on the bench.
And when we travel, when we in different states and stuff, we look for a church to go to that morning.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna have it there, right there in the motel.
All right. Yeah, so you all out of Belton, South Carolina. I want to say, and I want to refer all of our promoters out. Want to make sure that they put you on their booking list to have you come all across the country to do concerts and sing gospel, and they are available. And how can they reach you all?
All right, this is how you can reach the Sensation Southern Echoes. You can reach me at Pool Studio and Productions at 864-414-7551. You can also Eddie Henry, 864-327-2262. Then Albert, he's our man. We don't make him work. But you can call and reach me I'm on Facebook. They have a Facebook. They got two pages on Facebook.
All right.
The original, what is it called, Rich?
The original Sensational Southern Echo. And
then they got their own page on the quartet page, the Sensational Southern Echoes. So you can reach us at any way you can. And a lot of people don't know me as Helene. Everybody around here know me as Pooh.
All
so
right.
You can call and reach Pooh.
All right. We want to give a shout out to Michael Kempson of the Supreme Angels once again, Jarrell Smalls and company. We would want to take this opportunity to thank Divine Nature, Rochester, New York, Tanya Perry. They're out of Rochester, New York. Betty Hawkins and United out of Texas. All those people they are out there viewing Vnetwork Radio and the broadcast. Paul Ball, also Stellar Award winning Jabari Johnson in the contemporary gospel music field.
What's that?
All right. And then we got the McDuffies, of course. They out there. We had them on last night. Rodney McDuffie. Thank you.
What's up?
All right. Hey, speaking of relevant in music, so many times things happen in different groups and things like that. And I want to stress how important it is to say, for instance, you have your lead vocalist, okay? Always carry one extra backup lead vocalist or someone that can be able to take charge in the front and to learn the different music. I know you guys are versatile because some of you guys lead different songs and things like that. How important is it? Because you never know on the road what may happen on the road to someone that is the top lead person. You got some leaders that say, I got the lead mic and that's it. And then when they're not there, things are going rampant. What are we gonna do? And we way across the country in California, and they say, what we're gonna do? Now, how important is that? Relevant at the time that we have, someone to cover somebody or in training. You see what I'm saying? You may not have a person, that does backup, but you can have somebody in training so that when that time come, that something happened, that person can step up.
Right.
Amen.
It's very important. Mr. George right here, he is our leader, but everybody in the group that sang can really lead if need be.
Yeah.
It has been times where I have gotten sick, or Abbott has gotten sick, or George may have gotten sick, and we got to just pick up the train and keep moving, because they always tell us that they want us to go ahead and go forth with what we're doing, because don't stop, because God don't want us to stop. You know what I mean?
Right.
So this call, but Mr. George Henry, he is our leader, but we can stand tall and do what we got to do if need be.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and that's the thing, is to be versatile, because and as I was talking to Rodney last night, and that's the thing that I love about the late pastor Ricky McDuffie. He passed the torch. He passed the torch to his brother, and they were able to to establish and continue on, and they're coming out with a new project, will be in October. We're looking forward to, and we want all of the quartets to make sure you support the McDuffies and their new release and their new album. And we have a young man out of Philadelphia who just come out with a release. And I want you all to go out to the digital downloads, his Facebook page. His name is Larry Hill. You heard the music when you first got in.
That's a nice song.
Yeah,
I like it.
It's a wonderful song, and he's a new solo artist out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and we met him in North Carolina at the International Musicians Summit. Of course, I'm a guitarist. I'm a guitarist.
Oh, all right, then. My man.
I might have to, when I come that way, I might have to bring my Strat.
Bring it on. We're going to get you to play one of our songs. So be patient.
All right. And I ain't got no Mexican Strat. I got a USA Fender.
Whoa. Well, I guess you got the next best. I have Kelly.
All right. Okay. All right. Yeah. Right. So, now the musicians. Now I hear the guitarist. And who? Now you say you play guitar on
That's
the
right.
tracks. Okay. And I hear a lot of the music that you're playing on the guitar. Also, now the keyboard. And the organ player. Now that on that song, on the song that we just played, that really brought out the music, that organ, that B3.
That B3 organ. Yeah, you're right. And there's something about that B3 organ, man. They bring a different sound, different feel to you, man.
Yeah.
Like in your spine, I guess. You know what I mean? So that B3 organ is rough, man.
Mr. Padgett,
Yeah.
when you come, close your eyes. You're going to think that CD is still playing, because what you hear on that CD is what you hear on stage, but better. Because George going to walk down that aisle, and he got something for y'all. I'm trying to tell you. And I can't wait for you to see how exciting this group perform as a Christian group that really let God use them. It ain't shame when they're out there on stage. It is not for no show, but they getting up, they just having a good time, and I can't wait for you to see them.
All right. And I want Mr. Telly to hit it one time. Squeeze it. And you better squeeze it. Hey, I'm gonna get on the concert, I'm gonna get up there and say, "Hey, you better squeeze it now."
Hey, one thing about it, if I can't, I got backup.
Hey, it'd be like, hey, I will tell this funny story. I was on a concert one time, and the guy, he had the guitar, right? And he came out front, I thought he was gonna squeeze it because they gave him the platform. He wasn't hitting it. I'm telling you. But and we love that. It's about just like last night, the McDuffies, they got a fantastic drummer for the McDuffies. That young man is awesome in playing drums.
We've been on a lot of shows with the McDuffies, man. Them some bad cats.
Yeah.
Man, for real.
Yeah. So what's next for you guys?
What's next?
Actually, we're gonna be in Alabama at the Devin Womack showcase.
Oh,
that
all
is,
right.
Yeah, we'll be there.
We'll be singing on that Saturday night.
Yeah.
And when is that coming up?
October the 9th through the 11th.
No, it might be.
October the 9th.
Okay.
We'll make sure it's
Okay.
just watch out on the page, and that's gonna be our first really outing since the pandemic came.
Yeah.
And we do practice with our mask and everything. We just took a break for this right here.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah.
And when they get ready to go, I got my lights on. I'm gonna spray them down for you.
Yeah, I had did a release, a CD release. I was invited to a CD release here in Connecticut, and I was doing on site interviews. And they were using my mic. As soon as I got back, I had to wipe them mics down. Yep.
I don't blame you.
Oh yeah.
I don't blame you at all.
Have my mask. And I was kind of leery about going, but they wanted the radio station there. They want to be there, so I said, "Oh boy!" And they had about 100 people there, and they, sitting around the table and everything. And I want to make sure everybody had masks on. I looked around. I definitely had mine, but yeah, definitely. During this time, stay safe, be relevant to what's going on, and make sure. And one of the things that I want to say to the different groups and things like that, if when you enter those doors, if they don't take your temperature, you better watch out.
All right.
You better watch
Don't
out.
worry.
Yeah.
Don't worry. It's gonna be taken care of on November the 9th.
Yeah.
On that note, we are going to give a gift to the best coronavirus mask outfit.
All right.
On the CD release. So
All
they
right.
ought to put everybody out there to put your mask on. Don't come think you're going to get in without a mask, because you got to have your mask on.
All right.
So just make it look pretty and hook it up.
We doing it right. We want everybody to be safe.
All right. Hey, want to thank you all for tuning in and coming on for this interview. It does my heart great to see my home, my family's home state representing of South Carolina. My family is from Winsboro, South Carolina.
Yeah.
White Oak and so Charlotte, all those different areas down in there. And we've also got family in Bennettsville, Anderson, South Carolina.
That's what we. Yeah. Okay.
White Oak,
from there.
White Oak, South Carolina. Yeah. So, it's great to see you guys doing it up here. And want all of our viewers to make sure you support the gospel artists, support the sensational Southern Echoes of Belton, South Carolina. Somebody wrote out there, who is this group? Yes, it's the sensational Southern Echoes of Belton, South Carolina. And they are open because they are going out to the downloads to download your music And so you want to make sure you go out to the digital platforms and look out for this particular group, and download the music if the music is on the platforms. Support them to the fullest. Send them congratulations via Messenger on Facebook, and also make sure you reach out to Helene Bolden, who is the representative. And she's there, and she's there to push them, and also their manager is there, and also many others that are there, the members. Oh, thank you all so much. I want to give you guys the last word. We're gonna take us out with the song "Never Gave Up."
All right.
Man, we want to thank everybody for tuning in, and we want to thank you also for playing the music and being a support of us, man. We thank you for all that you do. Man, God bless you, man. And God bless your ministry, man. And we thank you for all that you do. And we hope to see you in November 29th, man. We thank you for all that you do, man.
All right. Hey, with that, what we're gonna do now is, and this is a groundbreaking moment. We're going to go into our new logo release, our new logo that we have for the Vnetwork Radio. We have a logo for different genres of the music that we play, but this is our main logo for the station. We want to unveil it right now, right here on the Vnetwork Radio. So we make it all right. So we want to unveil it right now here with the sensational Southern Echoes of Belton, South Carolina, groundbreaking moment of event for our new logo right here on the Vnetwork Radio. And this is all the genres of we also play different genres of music, but we also have a logo specified for gospel, the traditional gospel jazz, the contemporary, the traditional gospel quartet. So that will be incorporated into a logo. But this is everything that we've done. All right. Right, it's coming up right. It's coming up right now. All right, that's our new logo right there. The Vnetwork Radio, right here, and I love that. That's one of my favorite colors. And also, we have one right here, that gold. That's our new logo right here on the Vnetwork Radio. I'm so proud about what we're doing, and we specialize in gospel music. Right here on the Vnetwork Radio, we specialize in the gospel music. And I'm telling you, we're so thankful that you all here with us to celebrate this moment, celebrating our new logo, and right here on the Vnetwork Radio. Hey, before we got on with you all, we talked about analytics and the numbers of Vnetwork Radio and our listeners and followers throughout the world. We just hit a groundbreaking moment of 5,000 viewers all over the world. Yep. And that's listeners that listen to the radio station all over the world. And I want to give you an idea of who listens to your music. We got Brazil, folks in Brazil, they're listening to our music. Canada, they're listening to our music. In Japan, they're listening to our music all across the world. The UK, the Africa, and all over the United States of America is listened to Vnetwork Radio, and we got analytics. We got analytics and the see who's listening all over the world. And I'm telling you, it does our heart great to see. And I want when your CD come out, the Sensational Southern Echoes of Belton, I want to make sure I get me a signed copy.
All right, we got you.
And I want to make sure it's framed too. All right, so we can't wait. Look out for the new project coming up in November, and we'll be looking out for that new project, and support the sensational Southern Echoes of Belton, South Carolina. And they taking us out with Never Gave Up right here on the Vnetwork Radio. Bring to your music anytime, anywhere.
With me today, y'all. And he told me he was going to sing
that he never gave. Yeah. Change that. God never. You better sing, boy. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Oh, I done get ready. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I love you, Reggie. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Oh, yes, I am. He never gave. No, you didn't. No. Yes, sir. Let me say a verse right here. When times got hard and I didn't know what to do, friends walked off and left me, even some family too. Yeah, I was down and out. He rescued me. What did he do? He stood right there by me and kept his hands on me. I'm so glad.
All right, you listen to the sensational Southern Echoes of Belton, South Carolina. They were here live right here on the Vnetwork Radio. Want to take this opportunity to thank them all the way out of Belton, South Carolina. Hey, happening on tomorrow, we'll be going live. Don't forget, on tomorrow we'll be going live, and we have our special guest all the way out of Texas, and she's gonna be coming in on tomorrow night. We asking you all to tune in tomorrow night, and we're gonna have a great interview, talk with our special guest on tomorrow night, and her name is Eloise Skyfe out of Texas. She's comes out of Tyler, Texas. So I want everyone, all of our listeners, to tune in tomorrow night on the Vnetwork Radio right here. And don't forget, make sure you go out and download all the different music. And one special project is Never Leave You Alone by the Supreme Angels. Never Leave You Alone by the Supreme Angels. Support them. Support their music. Also, coming up real soon is the McDuffies' new project coming out real soon. So you want to make sure you go out there to support them. Also, a new artist in the arena, solo artist, Mr. Larry Hill. Go out to the digital platforms and support him right now. His CD just came out today. It was released today, and we want you all to go out to support him, congratulate him, go to his site, and make sure that you play his music. Also, we got Reverend Mickens and the Highway Travelers. Don't forget to go out there and support Reverend Mickens and Matthew Mickens and the Highway Travelers. And you know his son plays guitar, Justin Mickens, and so you want to make sure you go out there and support them. And don't forget the legendary Highway QCs, featuring Pop Spencer Taylor Jr. Yes, he's going strong force in the ministry and the quartet ministry, and they're doing a great job. Make sure you go out to support their new project. I feel the power. That project is hot, all right, off the press. So you want to go out there and support them right here on the Vnetwork Radio. And want to take this opportunity to thank you, and God bless you, and thank you for the unveiling of our logo. We want to also take this opportunity to thank Rough Boys Music Group. This program is sponsored by the Rough Boy Music Group, bringing you the best in gospel music. And also, we want to take this opportunity to thank the Overboard Records, Daryl J. Jones, and Overboard Records. Thank you. This program is sponsored by the Overboard Records, and they bring us the best in gospel music. Want to thank them too, Gentile Ruffett, and also want to thank Daryl J. Jones for supporting the V-Network Radio right here on the V-Network Radio. God bless you all, and we'll see you tomorrow night, 9 o'clock p.m. God bless, and here's our logo, and God bless you, and may heaven smile upon you. Here's something by the Wells Brothers, the live encounter.
Everybody on your feet. Come on, you got to stand all over this house.